It is November! Hey, my little angels, and welcome back to another video, you guys. Let's see who won the Halloween themed item, and the winner is. Glow_girl hashtag 6617. Congratulations, you can DM me on Discord or send me a letter on TFM. The next giveaway is going to be for a 200 Fres code, so good luck, you guys! It is literally November. Oh my goodness, we have less than 2 months till 2026 hits. Oh my goodness. Days are flying by fast now. I tell you, like, whenever there's holidays around, you want to enjoy it more, but then that time goes by quickly too. I am excited for the next chapter of my life though, so I can't wait for next year to come, but at the same time, I want to enjoy the rest of this year more, you know? I love the days. I love the year, right? 2025. Such a perfect number. Anyways, I hope those of you who celebrated had a lovely Halloween. All right, so this was the gift part of it because, you know, sometimes it doesn't load properly. But good morning, cutie. What game you playing today? I was supposed to be moderating a friend's stream, but stuff it. I'd rather watch your video instead. Also, rock it with me? What else is new? Haha, lol. And then we have a bunch of red items. Strawberries and meat. Interesting combination. Hello, hello. I honestly just play TFM. Even that, I have been way too busy to actually play or do anything much, but let's see. It was Alexa Play Faking It by Simon and Garfunkel. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Beef, 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 beef. I think that has to do with the icons in the prior image. And this was Amazing Arts, the one who I got the profile picture done, Butch Mario. So they made this version. I was like, you know, I do like the other color for the sky. I do love this one, but if I want to use it as a profile picture, it tends to shrink down quite a bit. And the overall image, you usually don't remember the image as well, but you remember the colors associated with it. So I wanted the blues and purple kind of thing instead of reddish pink. So then I asked for this version of it, which I'm like, yes, thank you. This will be perfect for the profile. Just to add it there, but it's so cute. Look at that. So pretty. I love, love, love the sparkles that have been added to it. Like, look at all those sparkles. So pretty. I like the colors too. It's like a light bluish grayish white. Maybe you can see the shadow. You can see you can literally see the shadow of my rat. But I mean, like the sun is coming that way, so I wonder why the shadow's there. What did the sun have to be on this side for it? Either ways, I like it. I like it. It's so pretty. Look at that. Look at the smile too. Adorable, adorable. And I was like, yes, I want longer hair, please. I know on the character the hair is kind of short, but my hair IRL and stuff, I like long hair. So let's go with that one. It's cute, so cute. I love it. And I always love the eyes a lot too. Anyways, this is now over, but basically in events, if you go to the thread, this was up. If you're on Discord, you would have probably seen this if you're active enough. But this was like the rough event details. So it's pretty chill. Like you could see all the other people's answers. So everyone pretty much already answered correctly for the most part. So it's basically like a free prize for everyone there who decides to participate. Like they'll spin a wheel and determine who gets the prize, as you can see. So that and 3 runner-ups. So 4 people would win some sort of prize in these options. Minecraft. Okay, QTAngel fan. Wonder who that is now. All right. So we have Minecraft blocks apparently. I haven't played that in ages. And then we have these cool items. So as you can see the background, we still have the Halloween event going for 1 more week. And then we have the new Lua event. Well, it's an old returning Lua event. It is nearly identical to the one in 2022. I kind of forgot how to do that event. So honestly, the video that I made for that event is going to help out tremendously just to remind us how to do the event. I myself am going to have to go back and look at how to do that event because I've forgotten. So that will just be like a rough reminder. I can just go over it, just like breeze through it and look at that. So honestly, that's another reason why I have those videos. I'm like, it is quite helpful even to just look back upon. Anyways, let's go. Vinyl fur. I love it so much. There was another version that I loved more. Like I love this one, but I like the eye of the other one more. Anyways, so that is a really cool fur. So we have that. And this is actually looks like a note. Anyways, you have the vinyl sign there. Wasteland had a hair. I am not sure what that's referring to. I'll probably Google search it and figure that out. That's a pretty cool looking hair though. I just don't like this part of it. Like this is kind of, I know some of the other hairstyles also have this, but it feels kind of weird to me. I wish like this thing extended out more this way. But anyways, then we have disco ball tail. Okay, I used to use a soccer ball and turn it into a makeshift disco ball. Now we have an official one. I want to see how they decided to do the customizations for it because there are a lot of squares. And it wouldn't be fun to have the different squares touching each other. Like when you customize it, anyways, let's get on with that. Music note tattoo. Oh yeah, I did make it like was it long ago? Was it a year ago? I don't remember, but hey, okay, cool. Another tattoo and shop. I don't think I made this version of it though. I think I had like one tattoo, or did I have a tropical line? Maybe I did. I don't remember exactly which one, or maybe I had like two, three different variations of it. Honestly, don't recall that much. There's your banner. And there is your cute badge. It looks like they're enjoying themselves quite a bit, like listening to music. That's nice. And as you can see, that's so cool. There are so many hidden things in this. Like as you can see, that sign, that is so cleverly done. That literally looks like this being cut out over there. So cool, so cool. I love that so much too. I wonder if there are any others I missed. So there's vinyl, you have these notes, you have that, the tail being like a note in and of itself. Let me know if there's anything else I missed. But anyways, that's pretty cool. I like that. I feel like that concept. And then this was a spoiler that they had put out like 2 days ago, I think. But basically, this was just telling us that it was the 11th of November in 2022 when the Lou event did come out. This was just those paper scrolls. People figured it out like almost immediately, but it didn't make a big difference because it was going to come out in like 2 days anyways. In case you just want a quick rundown of how this event works, someone else, I forgot who, you can probably check slash chat event. There's a running list coming of the days and times as well. And you can just use that to help you figure everything out. So one of the players from there actually made this. They're like, apparently they took some of the pictures from my prior video, which is why this one's so blurry. Anyways, so first of all, you start somewhere down here, make sure you go up. After you have to talk to the conductor the very first time. So at this first map, press spacebar on the conductor. So the very first time you do play this event, you're gonna have to go here. Then you will go to one of these musicians, press space, S or click them, then search. Then you would have to come back down here. I think you start here actually, then you have to go up there. Then you come back down. Mainly what's gonna take you a lot of time is just going back and forth, back and forth. And then I think they said the event is exactly the same as last time, except the time's a little bit shorter this time around. Anyways, you go backstage, you click over here, find the item, then you go here, click the name of the item, then you go back up to them, and then you give it to them. To determine which items for which player, they will have clues when you click on them, they'll tell you the clue names. But if you don't want to do that and you just want to speed through it and don't have the time to play it, then this is apparently the same as this is the one that came from 2022. Pretty sure I have a better quality. Whoever took a photo of this probably took it like in a smaller screen or something. Anyways, because I know like the font used here, that's the one that I always use in my videos. Anyways, so these tell you which basically instruments they are. And here are the instruments over here when you had to click on them. And then when you go back up to give it to them, you'll have to input these different codes. I think it adds on every time. If you want to see how it's exactly done, you can watch my video. I'm going to have to do that as well to remind myself how this works. And here are the prizes. Once you complete all those 20 musicians, you get 50 tickets and the orb. The orb looks like that. Anyways, we have one that matches so well because we also have an ear item, which is this right here. But yes, I like the colors on this. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Then if you do the puzzle, which I'm gonna have to look at my 2022 video to see what that was, you get 10 tickets and the ear item, which is this ear item. Apparently it'll get put into this chest after like 8, 9 months, I think. Usually that's what happens whenever new items come out, they get put into like global and like whatever chest they belong in after like 8, 9 months, I think. Something like that. Anyways, that's your ear item, which looks like that. I wish the customizations were a bit better. They have like two different customizations. I wish we could like divide it in like half so you have like four different customizations or something more, just to give us additional customization options. And then let's see, after that, they completed the Divas song like in 2022. That was sort of like the Enigma in 22, and talked to the other NPC and stuff, and they got 25 tickets from that. So in total, you get 85 tickets from this event. So not bad, not bad at all. Anyways, there's that. And I think that is, yeah, that's pretty much it for this part of it. Oh, also, the event is going to end on December the 4th. So you have about a month to do this event as well, and it's pretty chill. Apparently, based on the event timings and how people are actually keeping track of what rooms have the Lua event, it can take about 6 hours to do it right now. Okay, I just Googled what it was, and I see why it's that way. It's Brawlhalla, says from that game, and okay, they actually have it look like not the same texture, so I see why it was that way. Gotcha, gotcha. But yeah, that's really cool. I think it would be a really cool hairstyle to use. But anyways, there you go. That's where it's from. All right, so let's see. Okay, you have that new standard pricing of it. Okay, Till. All right, pricing's all right. You have your standard tattoo pricing. I like the tattoo the way it looks. The shape. Here it looks kind of flat. Here I think it has a slight shadow, or is that just never mind. Anyways, the hair, okay, not too bad in pricing. A little bit much, but okay. So those are your 4 items. And let's check sales. Apparently we should be able to. Yes, okay, good. I was like, we should be able to finally start seeing sham items more properly. There was a fix put in so to load the skins here. So I hope that works out well and that we can also see in game when shamming. Oh, speaking of fixes, this has not been fixed yet. You know where you can do this? I can't see this on my other account then. Like if I do it here, let's see. Even if I do this, I can't see myself doing it. If I do this type of event one, I can't see myself doing it. So yeah, that's still not fixed yet. So these are the only ones that are going to show up to other players for now, which not fun. Tig's been told. I guess I'll probably have to remind him again. Maybe he just overlooked it. But anyways, let's see. Where were we at? Okay, the sales, yes. I don't know how to try and Photoshop it in separately, so that saves it for me, yes. But anyways, we have a little bit more Halloween related ones, some creepy crawlies, so we have those. In all these, I mean, I know a lot of people, for some reason, they wanted this. Some people like that. And I don't know if a lot of people are still hyped about this. They used to be. And this is actually pretty useful in my opinion, and that neck item is also pretty nice. This is also pretty cool too. I don't know, maybe some people might like these. Apart from that, that's a cute little box. And this balloon, why is oh, I think the rest of the set was able to come with the other parts, but this was probably missing, I think. But anyways, yeah, if you have the rest of the set, then I'll be like, yes, complete the set if you wish. It's always nice. Apart from that, I guess nothing new in banners, emojis, nothing new in emojis, I guess. Yeah, looks pretty standard. They haven't released anything new here in a while. Okay, so then we can go on to, I think, Fashionista feature. I'll have to go check who did what now. Give me a second. Oh, also apparently it was 3 minutes 30 seconds last year, and this year it's only 2 minutes, which is quite a bit shorter. So there's a chance that it's going to be changed to 3 minutes long. So maybe I might just wait to do the event because honestly I'm in no rush and I don't need to make a separate video for you guys because the prior video is going to work and I've given you any new information that we had this time around as well. Oh, and the part where they talked about like the diva, you know, where you get 25 tickets. If you didn't get the Do Re Mi title in 2022, you can get that this year as well, so that's nice. For people who missed it, they don't have to waste a whole 50 gold tickets on the chest to try and get that title. So yay, that makes it simpler for those people who missed it back then. They can get it in this event now too. Okay, so this one shows everyone's outfits. So that's by Meiosis, that's by Palmy, and the one on the right is by Pinky. So those are the 3 different fits by the Aries Fashion Squad members who made the outfits. And I think it's perfectly fitting based on the way the names, it's going in alphabetical order. So next up, I'm going to be in the next Fashionista feature thing. I have yet to make an outfit or see which one I want in it. But anyways, that's going to be in December. So I'm like, that's perfect. My birthday's in December too. So it works out perfectly. Anyways, let's see the different collectors and permanent. Let's see, collector, collector, permanent collector, collector, which is on sale right now. So this outfit as a whole is a little bit cheaper. Collector, collector, yes, a tail that I love quite a bit. Oh, wait, I own it. Okay, let me hop over to yet another TFM account to show you guys the actual pricing of this whole thing. And that's a permanent. Okay, this is buggy for now. But either way, so that's the full pricing of the whole thing if you don't have the tail at all either. And oh my goodness, interesting look without the fur. Oh, okay, there we go. Now it's slowly loading in. Okay, it's still not loaded there, but either ways, there you go. Yeah, it's kind of pricey here. All right, so let's see this one. Oh my goodness, the prices on these, yikes, these are all very pricey. People who can afford these, if they don't have many of these items, oh my goodness. But I love the colors on this one so much. So we have a permanent. Is that a permanent still? I'll have to double check that because that might have been changed into a collector. Mm-hmm. Okay, yeah. It was converted into a collector. It was one of those ones which was a permanent and then it got changed into a collector, like a whole bunch of stuff. So that still messes me up because I do not remember which one's what after a while. I had to make outfits with like the latest 4 different furs and 2 or 3 skins too. So that's on my to-do list still. Anyways, so we have collector, permanent. Both of the outfits we're using blush. We have a collector, collector. It seems like a newer collector. Same with that one. Collector and let's see, collector and collect. Everything's a collector in this outfit, but I love the colors so much on that one. Let's see, you have a permanent, a collector, which is on sale right now. Yes, the pricing is not too bad compared to the other 2 outfits. Let's see, you have a permanent. All of them are using the blush. You have a collector, collector. Oh, that's also on sale too. That's why it's also a little bit cheaper as well. Collector, permanent, and collector. So those are the outfits. Definitely get this one if you want it right now because of the sales. This one has like 2 items on sale. That one has 1 item on sale, I think. Yeah, wait, let me check the sales again. Yeah, both of these are on sale by a little bit. Anyways, that's that. Now I guess we can check out customizations. All right, let's look at the colors on this one. Love this fur. So we have this one and then we have that, and then you have other gradients in between. Let's go through. Dragging that. Okay, we have this shade, that, and that. There we go. So we have those. Apart from that, if you want various color versions of it, lighter color, darker shading, the eye color. Why is the nose color the same as the rest of the fur? Okay. White is white. Okay, that pretty much covers like most of it. Let's see, what else do we have? These, which is the prize. As I mentioned, there are only 2 different colors. So I wish there was more, but then at the same time, it's nice to have more simpler customizations. I remember when I first started making outfits more, or just getting used to having all these customizations, it was overwhelming having a lot of different customization slots. So I get that as well, keeping something simpler. For a lot of people, it just gets overwhelming, so they prefer and stick to more simpler ones. So it can work out for those as well. Oops, let me take that off. What do we have next? The tail. Ooh, I want to see how they did the customizations for this. I hope that it'll work out well. But I mean, I can see it being challenging. You have that part, you have this, and then you have, okay, interesting. That. Oh, okay, these are all the same color though. Okay. Ooh, I like it. Like, no matter what color patterns you have, that's so interesting. Okay, you have that, we have this, which we already know. We change it to that. Then you have these. Let me just make them all white. Then you have yeah, there's not, I don't know how to explain it to you. I'm just gonna be like, go through. I wonder how they decided. Maybe whatever the default colors were used by the person who actually made them, they probably had certain colors that were the same and certain were different. So could be part of that. Let's see, what else do we have we use there? And then we have, this is also similar. Let me just make that black. Okay, interesting. But this one has one that has a lot of them nearby. Anyways, there you go. It's pretty cool, pretty cool. Anyways, so you have that, but you can't change the color of the sparkles though. That's sad. I wish you could change the sparkles as well. Or maybe the sparkle and this could have been the same color or something, you know? Yeah, it's just default white. All right, we have that. And then let's look at the hairstyle. Whoa, that's a lot of colors here. Whoa, okay, all right. There's one, there's that part back to kind of back to front of the main portion of it. Okay, this one, let's make it all yellow so it's completely different. That, okay, this one's, let's make that white or black so you can stand out. And then you have the back part of it, and then you have this little bit. All right, so that covers all of that. So you have so many different options on that. But okay, that's already been there before. Okay, the tattoo. It's probably just 2 colors. Oh, okay, this one has half C's. Yay, gradients. Okay, love me some gradients. Okay, you have the lower, and then the the upper part, the lower part of the back one, the upper and the lower. So that is a nice version. That's what I was thinking they would do for like the ear, but it would be obviously more solid, half and half on either way or up and down. But I mean, this is totally fine. Let's see, I guess that should be it. Yeah, there's nothing else left. Nope. Okay, that covers everything. Was a very annoying thing to get. It took people many, many candies. If you haven't done it yet, good luck, but it should be easier to buy candies now because the hardest part was usually getting enough candies so that you can go and spin the slots. Now it should be easier to buy candies off of other people if you have yet to do that. Because it's easily gonna, if you're lucky, it's gonna take you 1 to 1.5 thousand to finish it off. Most people I'm seeing average around 2 to 3 thousand. So good luck. But yes, that is pretty much it for this video, you guys. Have an amazing day. Bye. QTAngel, as always. Peace.